Today I want to talk to you about the properties of addition and multiplication and kind of what they have in common. You know, in science, we've talked about physical properties of matter. And, you know, when we're talking about properties of something, we're just describing it. And it's the same thing with math. We are just describing a quality that addition and multiplication have. So let me show you three properties that they both have. First of all, let's talk about the commutative property. The commutative property I like to call the order property. It's because it's all about, with a multiplication and addition, it doesn't matter which order you do it, you're going to end up with the same total. Let me show you. So we know that 4 times 2 equals 8. But we can also switch up the order of those factors and do 2 times 4, and we get the same product. 2 times 4 equals 8. So as you can see, it doesn't matter which order we multiply, we get the same product. Guys, the same thing happens in addition. So let's look at 2 plus 3. We all know that 2 plus 3 equals 5. But you know what? It doesn't matter. We can also do 3 plus 2, and it also equals 5. So just remember that the commutative property shows us that with multiplication and addition, it doesn't matter which order you do it in, you're going to come up with the same total. Okay? Next, let's talk about the identity property. Identity is who you are. And the great thing about multiplication and addition is they both have an identity property that keeps one of the factors the same. It keeps them who they are, right? So let's look at addition. 2 plus 0 equals 2. When you add 0 to any number, it keeps its identity. It doesn't change. Look, we can look at another example. 10 plus 0. It still equals 10. No matter what, in addition, if I add a 0, the first add-in is going to keep its identity. We also have the identity property of multiplication. It's a little bit different, but let's look at 3 times 1. If I just have one group of 3, it keeps its identity. It's just 3. The same thing would happen if I had 5 times 1. It equals 5. So this is the identity property of addition and multiplication. In addition, anything plus 0 will stay the same. And in multiplication, anything times 1 will stay the same. Last but not least, guys, associative property. This sounds like a really big word, but it's just about groups. Let's first look at addition. Let's look at when we add 3 numbers together. 2 plus 3 plus 4. You know, in math, we can group numbers together with parentheses, okay? And the parentheses tell us, hey, add this group together. So in this equation, 2 plus 3 is 5. And then we still need to add plus 4 that's left over, and that equals 9, right? But in associative property, it's saying it doesn't matter which group you add first. So I can use the same numbers. 2 plus 3 plus 4. And instead of adding 2 plus 3, first I'm going to add 3 plus 4. Watch how this works. 3 plus 4 is 7. But I still have this 2 to add. And we know that 2 plus 7 equals 9. That's right, you got 9 both ways. Because it doesn't matter which group you add first, because of the associative property, you will get the same answer. I want to show you how this also works with multiplication. The multiplication has the same property. Okay, so let's do 2 Ooh, that's too light. Let's try a different color. Here we go. Let's do 2 times 3 times 4. Okay? And first, we're going to try it with this group. Okay? So 2 times 3 is 6, and we still have to do the times 4 that's over here. 6 times 4 equals 24. Now, let's try it the other way. We're going to use the same numbers. 2 times 3 times 4. So in the first problem, we did 2 times 3 first. This time, we're going to group together 3 times 4. Okay, so 3 times 4 equals 12. And we still have this times 2. Well, 12 times 2 equals 24. So guess what, guys? It didn't matter which group we did first. We still got the same answer. This is associative property. So I hope you enjoyed reviewing the 3 properties that addition and multiplication share today. I know that you can practice these properties and they will help you solve problems in different ways in a way that makes sense to you. Enjoy!